So hey guys, this is gonna be a video on the Seven Tails, actually how to beat it. So I'm only gonna have a few chances to do this, so I am gonna be trying to do it one take for this. So yeah, basically the way you beat it, it's just by using a lot of debuffs. You don't have to worry about dying simply because it doesn't attack you. Well, it does attack you, but it doesn't do the damage. Right about now, I could probably kill it fairly easily. Thing is I want to annihilate it, basically. No, I'm still gonna have trouble. But the thing is that I'm actually gonna be relying on my Orochimaru just as before. He will be doing the Curse Seal. If he gets Naruto with the red Curse Seal, I will automatically win. But in turn, if he gets with the gray Curse Seal, I'll probably lose. So yeah, it's kind of basic to be honest. So let's go jump right into it. I think I have one or two before I have to open the ones I just bought. Seal stones at least. So as you can see, I have Snake Hands on what's his face, not Orochimaru, because well he deals poison right now, and that's what you want to concentrate on, debuffs. So as you can see, every single one of these guys is dealing debuff damage. Orochimaru with poison, Naruto with his debuffs, DOT basically, what's his name, Kabuto with bleed, Sasuke with his Amaterasu. And May with her um, melt acid. Yeah, it's basically something other than poison. So yeah, as you can see, the Seven Tails isn't attacking back. It just has a massive amount of HP. Even when it gets its bar all the way up, all its pure fury up, it doesn't attack me. But yeah, as you can see, it has a lot of HP. So that could be a problem with some other people. I mean, I'm dealing 1.3 mils here with Naruto's debuff, and even so, it's taking quite some time. I mean, I would estimate it has right around, let's see, how much would I say it has? $70 million? Yeah, right around 70 mil worth of HP. Can't give it an exact number, obviously, because I don't have that sort of stats. But yeah, it's just a massive amount of HP. Like I said, which is what kind of why I have, oh yeah, okay, not, so the reason that Orochimaru is dealing poison instead of his other attacks is because Taijutsu and Ninjutsu attack doesn't really work on it, so you have to rely on DOT, damage over time, which is the secondary effects. I kind of forgot to explain that at first, and I apologize for that, but now that I've said it, yeah. So the way DOT works is, it's usually released after whatever skill the unique skill that you've released. Sasuke, all of these cards have that. There's a few different types. There's bleed, there's debuffs, there's debuffs in general are just kind of like the tailed beast from Naruto, the shadow clones from Naruto once again, the limbo clones from Madara Uchiha, and things such as that. But yeah, like I said, DOT is fire damage, acid damage, bleed, Amaterasu, poisoned, all that sort of thing. And yeah, that's kind of how you get the seven tails. I mean, sorry. So it doesn't give them any bonuses, but I read a comment from Adam saying that the attribute for vitality affects some chakra recovery. So if you have a really good, what's it called, skill that you want to pull off fast, this does give a lot of vitality. It gives 400 at level 4. And Taijutsu attack 400. Once again, the stats aren't very good, but then again, keep in mind that this is a new tailed beast, and at this point, more than likely, you're going to be sealing it and not actually using it in battle. For me, I usually have, as always, my five tails, the Kyoku, something like that. Oh yeah, so somebody told me don't use the, don't break your finger off or something by doing this. Watch the 250 right now that's going to pop up. 250 isn't registered as a feed. Now if I do max feed, it's going to register 250 feet even regardless, so that's kind of why I don't want to do that. I mean, it doesn't really bother me because it doesn't affect my gold or silver that much, but I want to get the most out of my chances for feed as I possibly can, and as you can see, 250 does affect the feed, but when you do it manually, it doesn't, so it gives you more chances, and as you can see, it only went up like 3 or 4%. As opposed to what could have been a good 10%. So yeah, that's kind of why I did it like, manually. Obviously, I can't do it now because I can't stop it once you start it. But it's just one day, and I can kind of live with that. So somebody asked me to show my Jose I think it was, yeah. Sorry if I didn't say your name correctly. I'm horrible with names. But yeah, somebody told me to show you all of the cards that I have sealed into the beast. So the one tail, I have it into Moo. No particular reason. I managed to get a perfect seal on that, and so I kept it there. Same thing with Gengetsu, the two tails, kept it there. If I ever get like a massive amount of seal stones, I'm probably gonna move the two tails over to Sakura, and the seven tails over to Sasuke probably. With the three tails going over to... Who would the three tails go to? Oh, Hinata, yeah. Probably Hinata. And the four tails just going over to Gengetsu, yeah. But yeah, I have the one tail into Mu perfectly sealed. Gengetsu gets the two tails perfectly sealed. Sakura gets the seven tails normally sealed. Same thing with Naruto. The six tails has been normally sealed into him. Sasuke, three tails, same thing, normal seal. And the four tails has been perfectly sealed into Hinata. So yeah, that's about it. Not much else to this video, just did that. Keep in mind that you do need a rather high ninjutsu attack. I'm sure you could do it with other cards, like with Kakashi, who has, what do you call it? All of the freaking, damn, what's it called? Ninjutsu attack. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so these cards aren't free, sorry. That's what I was trying to get at. The card that isn't free, well, they're all free, but except for the Mizukage, you have to buy that exclusively from an event. Madara you can grind out. Obviously, you won't have as much ninjutsu attack as I do, but honestly, if you're at the Seven Tails, you're probably not free to play anymore, or at the very least, you have a lot of items from different freaking what's it called? From different events, so DPS shouldn't be a problem. That really should only be a problem if you're a lower level player, and I'm assuming you're not, simply because, well, you're doing the Seven Tails. Seven Tails is obviously not for new players. It's essentially for old players who know what they're doing. Not to say that you don't know what you're doing, or there's something wrong with not knowing. It's just that you have to be realistic about your expectations. I can't make a video on how to do this completely free and expect it to be what do you call it? Easy to do, easy to get for free. Most of the time, a lot of the players that you see who are higher up in the servers or even higher up in the top 8, those guys have invested a solid K or two. I myself has invested quite a lot. As you can see, I'm VIP 8. I'm like 17K gold away from VIP 9. So yeah, that should put it into perspective, like how much I've spent into this game to get to this point. But yeah, that's about it. Not bashing on anybody, I'm really not, just kinda just saying, basically. But yeah, most of these cards are free, funny enough, like I said. The only one who isn't is the Mizukage, but you can probably replace the Mizukage with Kakashi, or even Obito. I would recommend Kakashi because Kakashi, his Kamui, does do more damage in, debuff wise when compared to not to Obito. Obito, and yeah. Oh yeah, debuffs do overlap, so be careful with that. So the icon for the debuff for Genjutsu damage is the same as the icon for the for Sasuke's Amaterasu damage. So when that happens, when you put one over the other, they don't stack. They just one overpowers the other. So the Genjutsu damage, if it goes first, and then the Amaterasu one, then the Amaterasu icon comes in. The Amaterasu is obviously gonna be better, but it's gonna override the Genjutsu. Same thing, vice versa. If the Amaterasu icon comes in first, and then you release the Genjutsu damage icon debuff, what it's gonna do, it's the Genjutsu damage is gonna overpower the Amaterasu, and you're gonna lose the Amaterasu damage. That's kind of the point why I made it to every single one of the debuffs, like the DOT, for them to be different. So, Madara's done with fire, Sasuke Amaterasu, Kabuto bleed, Mizukage, her own special acid weakening thing, and finally, not Sasuke, Orochimaru with his poison. Yeah. So yeah, keep that in mind when you do debuffs. Another thing is that when you're messing with debuffs, there are passive skills who do give you debuffs, such as the fire tag, explode tag. The problem with that is that it does override bleed and override burn. So that's gonna be a problem if you're gonna be trying to do that together at the same time. Yeah. So I'm sorry if this video wasn't that good, but I am tired. Just sleepy overall. Finally getting over that flu. But you know, it takes a lot to recover. Or at least I think so. So, here's a little update on my Sasuke Gold Sasuke at least. Finally started working on the loot Sharingan, but those are gonna take forever. I essentially need 270. Is it 270? 9 times 3 is 27. So yeah, 270 loot Sharingan, and at the most I usually get 30, maybe 20 loot Sharingan per day. So yeah, it's gonna take quite some time. Let me do the math though, let's see. I really should hurry up. So 30, not to be honest, 20 times, no, let's see, 270 divided by 20, basically in about a week and a half I'm gonna have enough loot Sharingan to upgrade all of my Sasuke's. I got through the worst part, not the worst part, but through one of the harsher parts with getting all the Karuins. I have all the attachments over. All I really need to worry about is loot Sharingans. And another two Curse Seal Sasuke's. Basically I'm gonna need 6 Curse Seal Sasuke's because you need one to upgrade from Katsuki Sasuke to Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke, and another one from Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke to Suza Sasuke. I already have all the Itachi scroll needed, and I have a lot of dull Sharingan, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, the grind is gonna be intense for that, and not gonna be happy about it. So yeah, that's about it once again. So leave a like if you like this, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and thank you. Yeah, simple as that. Bye.